Well, hello, I am Jeff Cow, aka Psycho Dragon. Here to give you some training tips for the budding martial artist. Here I'm going to talk about different types of speed. I am a speed nut, even though I'm not that fast. So, mostly quick with my hands, but everything really applies to everything: feet, body, hands, head, whatever. Okay. First of all, I wanted to stop just for a sec to define the two types of speed in movement. Now, both of them are beneficial to you. Train them both. First one is explosive speed. Explosive speed is starting from a standstill. It is a fast acceleration from the point of rest to movement. Okay, that's explosive speed. Okay. Second type of speed is combination speed. I think there was another name for it, I can't remember right now. Combination speed is how fast you can transition from one move to another. Okay, one move to another. One to another. One to another. Okay? One movement to another. Combination speed. Sorry, combination. A lot of people, tricks, actually, a lot of people who do tricks have very good combination speed. And in fact, you can still get away without having explosive speed. Well, generally you still need it, but you can get away with it if you have with doing good tricks if you have good fluidity, good combination speed. Because the combination speed going 1, 2, up, okay, your body's already in movement. It's using that present momentum to get you going. Practice them both though, because you don't always want to, depending on how you want to do your tricks. Me personally, I don't feel like I always have to go, okay, 540, So, that's just me personally. Do what you want. Okay, so some training methods for speed. Okay, this goes for all martial arts, I'd say all sports. Intensity, okay? Your intensity is 50% of your max. You are only going to get 50% training. Okay? Train your intensity. Okay? I don't want to see. Okay? That's not intensity. Okay? Intensity is. Okay? Really throw it out there. Push yourself. Okay? That's the second key. Okay? Intensity and pushing your limits. You only push 1/4%, you're only going to get 25%. You're only going to get 25% out of it. So, 100%, 150%. Push yourself. Okay? First of all, though, if you're just starting out, build yourself up. You may need to start out 50% to get used to it. Okay? You may think you're giving 50%, but you're actually giving more 75, 80, 90. Okay? And if your body's not used to that yet, build up to it. That's why we keep training. And that's what I need to do, is get back into training. That's why I'm making these videos. Help myself out, help you out. Okay, so, explosive speed. Some training tips for that. As you notice, standstill. Okay? Standstill is your set. Whatever position you're at, set. Right? You can set, boom, or set, right? All depends. Okay, but practice your kicks from standstill as opposed to just keep moving, and punches. There are a couple games you can play with different people that I used to teach the kids. Things like, I used to call it stroking the beard. Two people over here. This is mainly for the hands, actually. One person's here, other person also up here, going to touch the stomach. Boom, boom, boom. And the person has to go down to block. It works reaction time, works explosive speed, keeps you on edge. Let's see. A couple things too for building up speed and power. Working slowly. Now, for kicks, you work your kicks slow, that's already going to build up that speed and that power because it's not used to mobility. And since it's not used for, your lower half isn't used mostly for mobility or stability, it's not used to it. The more you train that slowly, that mobility, the stronger it's going to get. Now, your upper half Your upper body, a little bit different. It's used to the mobility. It's all made for mobility, right? So, all made for movement. Now, if you train that, you still go slow, but second part to that is you want to tense up. For punches, straight punches. These are exercises you do with 2 people, do it on a wall, do it by yourself. If you have another person, have them put one hand on top of your fist, whether you want a chamber back here for proper form, or you want a chamber from your curve position, doesn't matter. You're going to have them push pressure against your fist as you extend out. Now don't neglect the rest of your body. You don't just want to be like, okay, I'm pushing my arm. Twist the whole body out, okay? Proper form, whether you're doing boxing and doing the, we call it a soft front bow, or karate, which is a hard front bow, back leg straight as opposed to bent. Don't neglect those. You have to do all those. As they push out, as you're pushing out from your punch, tighten up and push. The other person's either offering resistance, or if you're by yourself, tightening up your whole arm. Both arms if you can. In fact, those are 3 different levels. We'll go into those later. Tightening up, push, slow out, and then on your way back, tight coming in, or if you're with a partner, have them grab your wrist and pull as you're trying to pull back. Now you don't want to lean this way. You want to keep that proper stability straight up and down. Pull them back in. For punches, you can do that with almost anything. Be creative. Okay? Any type of movement, chops, pokes, blocks, whatever. Anything. Try different things. This is why Pilates is so successful. It works on strength and flexibility at the same time in a certain range of movement, or motion. Excuse me. So, same type of idea for applied to martial arts. Like I said, working the legs, work your kicks really slow. If you're slow, it says, okay, without you going into pain, or with you going into pain, try to go slower. Work through that pain. That also goes into intensity, how much you're putting in. Okay, see, I can only lift my foot out of control over here for front kick. I can go slow, side, and hold back in this way. Okay, all these things work your body in different ways, and all these things are going to help you with that explosiveness. Okay, now key to speed, as I was saying before, is slowness. It's not the only key to speed. It is a main one, because what it's mostly training is your endurance, muscle endurance. Okay, how long can your muscles endure in this type of movement? Now, if you're throwing 150, 250% on a weakly endured muscle, you can pull something. Okay, so work on that. Work on that flexibility, range of motion, as slow as you can. Okay. From there, after that, also, then you start building up on your intensity and full power. Throw it in there. Okay, at that height or at that speed, depending on what you want to do. Okay, so remember those things: slowness, tight muscles, slowness, intensity. Okay, so go train. Why do you think Tai Chi is so good for other people? To build muscle endurance. Okay, so that's it about speed for now that I can come up with. If there's other things, I'll talking. Got questions? Whatever. Call me. I am. You know the rest. Hey, so have fun. Keep training.